This is going to be a little bit off topic, but if you're like me and you need some organization in your mind, and you have a Mac or an iPhone or an iPad, Apple apparently released this app called FreeForm 2 years ago. And I have seen it on my phone. I have, however, never even opened it until like 5 days ago. And it is the equivalent of an app that I used to have a subscription for. And I used to actually pay money for. It's called My Note. And it's this one. Let me show you. It's this one right here. Well, I don't think but it's a mind mapping app, and it helps you by organizing your thoughts. It is like a hierarchy based mapping. And I opened Freeform, and I was pleasantly surprised because now it's free. So it's this one. Even though you cannot hear it, you cannot see it, it says Freeform right there. And so, like, for example, here, mind mapping is pretty much when you have like your primary concept, and then you have hierarchies of concepts and how they tie together. So it's like web mapping, mind mapping. To me, it's the best way that I can organize my thoughts, my ideas, and that's how I make plans. It feels like it's the most natural way of organizing my mind. So I cannot believe that this app has been on iPhone for this long. And I'm just seeing it now. So it is a mind mapping app, and it's also a vision board app where you can just open it. What I really liked about the vision board apps is that it reminds you, you can actually set reminders for it to open at a particular time. And I'm pretty sure you can do this with this app that is now built in the OS, where you can actually make. Actually, let me see if I can ask Siri. Hey Siri, remind me to open Freeform in the morning. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can actually have her open it for me. Hey Siri, can you open apps for me? Freeform. Ooh. Also, the app where you can program it, it's called Shortcuts. Let's see. Condition, cancel. Audible, books, camera, clock, Evernote. Oh my god, I haven't used Evernote in forever. Freeform. Ah. Also, you can literally just tap on shortcuts, and there is like a shortcut thing. Daily at 7 in the morning, 7:30. Run immediately. Notify when run. Next. FreeForm. Bored. My wildest dreams. There we go. So actually you can set it up. So you can set it up for it to open apps for you. I had no idea. Well, now using the shortcuts app, I made an automation so that at 7:30 my vision board opens. And I think that's pretty cool. So if you just happen to require some organization or you need some vision boards, I highly recommend FreeForm. You can even add voice recordings, pictures, all kinds of shit. Tying into the topic of vision boards, I wanted to share with you a little bit more about maintaining your dreams alive. I'm not sure if you have heard about the book called It Works. So in summary, the book It Works is pretty much where you make a list of things that you want, and then you look at the list every day, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. So you're thinking about this list the whole day, all day. And this eventually materializes what you wrote in it. The thing is that you have to maintain these thoughts in the forefront of your mind. So you're constantly thinking about them. So with that in mind, I'm deleting now my node. With that in mind, I wanna share with you the importance of keeping your dreams alive. I have noticed that people typically, when when they just settle into being alive, there's just life in general. Like there's almost like it loses its spark. Like the ability to play, and I'm referring to playing as falling in love with what they do. To be honest, I have never been the type of person that has a 9 to 5 and that's it, and then just go home and then just wait for the next day. There always has to have a there always has I have to always have to have a working project. And the thing is that people say that it's too hard, it's a lot. There's so many things that one has to get done. And it's true, but people should thrive on stress. I mean, our days are literally counted. And now that I'm finally free from gang stalking, I feel like I can actually now focus on nourishing my mind with the things that I want to nourish it. And I want to nourish yours too. Like everything that is out there is entertainment, but there is no substance to it. It's just empty content that doesn't make you any better. And it's not like I don't have a sweet spot for entertainment. I mean, I love playing video games, I love that shit. But that's all I see people doing. I feel like that is their mind working against them, you know. I remember when I was getting gang stalked, I went to hook up with a guy. And this guy was literally done with life. Like he was 20 something, 27, 26. And he was literally telling me that there is nothing else to life, that he was done. And he was working at Foot Locker. Like, I don't have anything wrong with Foot Locker. I mean, I worked at Jack in the Box. And I also worked at O'Reilly Auto. And those are actually the only two jobs that I've ever had. And I was a personal trainer most of my life, most of my working life. So it made me feel sad when someone so young loses all hope, you know. And that's the moment that I understood why a lot of these people are engaging in drugs. They are just stuck. Like they don't see anything more to life other than just hanging out and doing all kinds of self-destructive things and working. Like that's it. That's all the pleasure they get. Honestly, to me, that's something incredibly hard to understand. Personally, I would just be depressed if that's what I would consider the end. Being that there are so many different possibilities, opportunities out there, especially now. If you have like a cell phone and an internet connection, you can make money. And that's one thing that I don't understand is that how can anyone possibly just see life finishing at having a job and that's all you're going to do for the rest of your life. It to me it was depressing, you know. And I know it's hard, but you don't get opportunities handed to you. You have to either be the right person at the right place, but for that opportunity to be yours, you have to be prepared to take it. You have to be ready to take that opportunity. And a lot of people just want fate to make them extremely happy, extremely talented. But talent and luck can only take you so far. And no career is solely based on talent, natural talent, no luck. Everyone that you see out there that has made a name for themselves has worked really hard to be where they're at. Which this reminds me
to Miami for an interview with hip
of Dennis Rodman. So Dennis Rodman was this guy who ended up in jail because at his job at the airport, he stole a shit ton of watches and he got caught and then he went to jail. And then he made a decision to change life for himself. So then all of a sudden, he literally grew like 10 inches, like in height. So then he went and ended up joining his town's basketball team. And he was automatically taken by the NBA. Like he rose up really quick. So, and what happened after that is that he got famous for going out partying and win championships. So he would literally go out to the club like right before a fucking NBA championship, right before the biggest games. And this motherfucker used to hang out with like Madonna, with celebrities. So that's what I mean that you can do everything. You can. There is energy in you to keep pursuing as many goals as you possibly can. Like I forgot her name, but there was this chick in the Winter Olympics of 1954. Oh, what's her name? Give me 1 second. Tenley Albright. The bitch went to Harvard Law School. No, went to Harvard Medical School. And then she fucking got her degree while she was an Olympic gold medalist. So the bitch literally was all at the Olympics while she was going to Harvard. Look, I'm not saying that you have the same opportunities that she did. Or the same physique or whatever. But there's so many stories like these. There is Roger Staubach, who was an NFL player, who was also winning Super Bowls, and he was getting his law degree from law school, from Harvard Law School. One of them actually became a real estate mogul for commercial properties while he was winning championships. Look, the truth is that whatever it is that you put your mind to, you can't fucking do it. You just can. It's like with this YouTube channel, I'm here doing my best to give you content that's going to help you one way or another. But the truth is that making content is hard. It takes a lot of thinking, it takes a lot of work. So I am literally thinking all day, how the fuck can I make more content and be helpful? So I have decided that I'm actually gonna get in my best shape ever, eating home cooked meals, and only having a workout mat, maybe a foam roll and some yoga blocks. And I'm gonna do live streams while I'm working out. And I'm gonna record everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm eating, all of that, because I wanna demonstrate to everyone that you don't need all this huge setup to get in the best shape of your life. That is starting tomorrow in the morning. I have made up my mind. I'm really excited. And the truth is that I just have to be able to create content for you guys because I need to eat and make some money. And not only that, but I feel that that would be good for everyone because I could work to better myself while showing everyone on this amazing platform that is called YouTube that it is possible to get an incredible body without having to spend any money on crazy food or meal prepping nor anything of that shit. I'm gonna get as fit as possible on a fucking dime with no weights, only creativity. Now, I have been a personal trainer for 10 years. So that should be very helpful. Actually, I know that it's going to be really helpful. Plus, it's going to help me refresh all the workout mentality. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any size. And to be honest, I am embarrassed of how my body looks now. Like, look, I'm going to show you a picture of how I used to look. This is me when I was, how old? I was like 20. I don't even look like that anymore. Like at all, dude. So I want to see how far I can go. I can get like that. Like, dude, that doesn't even look like me anymore. Do I even have the same eyebrows? I think so. Fuck, I was a baby. Holy shit. So, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I look at that and I'm like, and I feel so fucking ugly all of a sudden. Like, dude. So, while I'm working on that, look, it's around the time where the iPhone's 5Cs were a thing. So that's the goal, is that I'm gonna get in like the most amazing shape. I'm gonna have to do some before after shoots, shoots, and then I'm gonna have to weigh myself, and then I'm gonna do an ultrasound body test, body fat test. which I think is gonna be amazing. So, like right now that I look at the video at that, it's like I don't feel like I look. That's not cute. What the fuck, dude? That's fucking awful, dude. It's oh, so that's a scar. So, do you guys remember the story that I told you about the doctor opening me and then showing me a picture of the fucking of his fucking hands holding my intestines? That's it. That's fucking it. That's a scar, dude. But look, it's like what the fuck? And I told myself, there's no way I'm gonna let a doctor that literally scarred me for life for the fucking insurance money destroy me. I'm gonna make that fucking scar look as good as I can fucking get it. I'm gonna be more shredded than that. Or I'm gonna fucking die trying. But yeah, like from here, it looks good. But it's nothing like that. So this is the most vulnerable I have ever made myself online. Like I cannot even believe that I'm actually gonna post this. But that's it. I am so it just looks like I have tits with these shirts. I'm just so upset about the whole gang stalking situation. Like I'm actually upset because I didn't deserve any of it. I didn't. And I feel like now is the time where I can empower myself and do everything that I can to kill off the gang stalked me. Because I cannot allow the gang stalking to define who I am. I fucking refuse that. I already allowed it for 7 fucking years. 7 fucking years. I'm not planning to make this channel a channel about fucking about fitness. I'm not sure if it's gonna go that way, but I feel like it's a good start. I can't believe I'm gonna post that shit. So I have been so self-conscious about that scar from the very beginning, from the second I got it. And I'm just fucking done, dude. I'm done. I'm done not being the best I can be. Gang stalking was the most awful shit that has ever happened to me. It really has. And I never cried once. I'm trying to remember if I ever cried. One, I cried one time. Another time, I forced myself to cry because I couldn't cry anymore. Like no tears were coming out, but I was so distressed, so I felt like I had to make myself cry, and I did. And just that one time, it was like one tear. That's it. It was one tear, literally one tear. And the other time, I had to. I didn't really like cry naturally. I wanted to make myself cry. I just wanted to because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I cannot even cry, and I made myself cry. So, God, it looks like I have fucking tits. So, I didn't mean to make this about me. The primary intention of this video was to tell you that, to keep moving forward and that life is not over. Me as a person, going from what I was to what I am now, I should be like completely disrupt, like completely destroyed. But no. Why? There's no, oh, like I don't have time to waste, to be feeling sorry for myself. I'm just sharing this because I have to make myself vulnerable for you guys to understand where I'm coming from. Like, it's pretty much like raw me. you know. I can't believe I showed you guys my stomach. But fuck it. I have to get over it. I just fucking have to. I was traumatized with that fucking scar, for so long. I just want to remind you guys to subscribe. And if you're interested in what's going to happen, subscribe. Or if there's anything that you guys want to hear about specifically, let me know. What else? So that's gonna be the plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my whole setup where I'm gonna have an ultrasound test machine. I actually have one. It's the one that I used to use for my personal training business, where you do ultrasound here and in a couple of places, and then you weigh yourself, and then you can see where you have fat. I guess it's gonna be a good time for me to use that software. And also, just know that my mom cooks amazing, and she likes to cook with a lot of oil. So I am somehow gonna make it to cook or to have what she I'm gonna make sure to eat everything that she cooks. But I'm gonna be able to somehow manage to get a six-pack. Somehow. I don't know how. I haven't thought this through. This is part of the work project, you know. I literally can't believe that I'm actually going through with this. But tomorrow I'm doing a live in the morning. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the freaking ultrasound. And not only that, but I feel like I have to get over the scar. I just have to. Like it honestly, it when it originally happened, it got to me so bad. Like there was a moment where I was at this gym called Ultimate Fitness Center. And at the gym, I was doing standing tricep press downs. And whenever I would do the press down, I was like that. And whenever I was doing the press down, I had to engage my core. And I couldn't because my wound was hurting. And fucking I cried. You know, that actually around that time was when my gang stalking started. I think that my gang stalking actually happened right around the time that I ended up in the hospital. Like I feel like I was selected right before that happened. And I'm telling you that because I've always been the person that always has the heart on. So this is a little explicit. If you can skip this part, but that's when the guys, you know, began. Sí, te lo guardé. Allí.
Ah, ok, gracias. Déjame ver, esto ya me dio luz, no sé.
I kind of still look like in the picture. Let me see. I don't look like an angel still, but we just have to like. God, I was such a baby. Oh my God. Mira.
Ay, qué bien saliste, ¿eh?
Ya sé. No, es como del 17.
¿11? Hace como que 10 años.
Sí. No mames. Pues cuerpazo que tenía en ese entonces, oye.
Ay, mijo, yo también tenía un cuerpazo.
Ay, me lo
Cuando estaba joven.
Sí, pero me lo voy a volver a agarrar. Voy a empezar mañana y voy a empezar a grabarme cuando hago ejercicio y voy a empezar a grabar hasta lo que como porque quiero hacer como un show de cómo puedo agarrar ese cuerpazo sin gastar dinero. Porque estoy ando pobre.
¿Qué?
Dije, porque ahorita ando pobre, ¿cómo puedo agarrar un cuerpazo así sin gastar dinero?
Oh.
Y luego pues mañana voy a hacerme las medidas y ya todo. Es que estoy bien emocionado.
Ah, muy bien. ¿Y qué te dijo la Leti del...?
Pues nada, es que creo que me va a dar el dinero ya que está el carro en el taller. No me ha dicho nada.
¿Y de veras lo quedará o no es por...?
Pues ¿por qué me va a decir que no?
No, porque de hecho yo le dije, pues tú llévate con él para que no se sintiera como comprometida. Si no lo quiere, pues que no te lo agarre ya.
¿Le dijiste?
No, no le dije, pero pues por eso yo le dije. Yo no, cuando te fuiste con la Celina, cuando yo después fui, le dije, no, le dije que yo lo mandé con su prima, le dije, para que tú tomes tus propias decisiones sola, le dije,
Sí.
y no te sientas como presionada por mi presencia ni nada.
Sí.
Si algo sale mal, es problema de ustedes, no mío.
Sí, no, pues
O sea, yo hablé claro con ella.
sí, pero el carro está bien. El carro no tiene ningún problema del motor. Está el putazo.
Ah, está bien.
Sí, como no lo va a vender algo así que le va a dar problemas luego.
Ajá.
Simplemente que ese carro pues estaba muy nuevo cuando yo lo compré. Y pues no tenía dinero para...
Lo dejaste caer.
Sí, pues no podía pagarlo. Bueno, sí lo pagué, pero pues no pude arreglarlo.
¿Para cuándo te irá a regalarte dinerito, hijo?
No sé. Si te pienso dar dinero, güey. Si te pienso dar dinero luego,
Oye,
Mande.
no me hablaron nunca del welfare.
No, ya sé.
A lo mejor ya ni me hablan.
Ya
No,
sé.
pero yo te dije que no me van a hablar ahorita ni mañana. Si me hablan, yo digo, me van a hablar como hasta el lunes.
Hoy es viernes, ¿verdad? Hoy es viernes, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
No sabía que era viernes.
No, me van a hablar como hasta el lunes o el martes, yo me imaginé. De hecho, por eso no, ni siquiera, pues como proteger el teléfono, no voy a ir a la tienda a comprar para hacer el caldo de res. Yo nomás así me siento como un poco mal de mi estómago y de mal humor, me hago un caldo de res. Y para que me empiece a trabajar bien mi sistema, porque eso me ayuda bastante.
Ok. Ya se me vienen mis ojos normales, ¿verdad?
Sí, no, o sea, andabas bien culero.
Ya sé. Ya no, es que pero en esta luz todavía, mira, se me ven como que las bolsas aquí.
Sí, pero ahí venden unas en la paquete de las bolsas. Ahí la 99.
Ay, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Antes no tenían nada, ¿verdad?
No.
Ah, no, es que siempre las he tenido, pero poquito.
Sí, pero ahorita sí no es muy.
Ahora te tenía así. No mames.
Si necesitas ir a la 99 y comprarte, o por lo menos echarte vaselina,
Ah, sí.
o crema de la o
Sí, me sabe-
vitacilina, que es desinflamatorio.
Sí,
¿Y sabes qué la gente usa que yo he oído? Que
Para
no
las
traes-
hemorroides.
Ajá.
Sí, y sí sirve, feo.
¿Tú lo has usado?
Sí.
Pues porque la compras y dicen que está diciendo la señora que ya la compraba en la 99.
Sí, no es que sí ahí la venden. A mí me dio como que desesperación y me la dejé de poner.
No, pero sí sirve, o sea, no te va a generar de la noche a la mañana, nomás usarlo.
No, ya sé, pero pues ya sabes cómo es como yo, de ansioso, desesperado, que quiero las cosas ya.
Fíjate que al otro día me encontré a la Mari, bueno, a lo mejor tú te acuerdas de ella. Cuando yo vivía allá,
Ajá.
pues ella fue con la que viví primero, cuando me daban a correr de la casa, y me la encontré.
Ajá.
Pero ella le agarró la costumbre para andar robando. Ella estaba señora. A mí me robó, la tuve unos días ahí cuando íbamos por la cuarta. Y luego, de repente ya se desapareció y me la encontré en Calex un día y le dije, dame las llaves. Porque le dejaron las llaves. Y luego me dijo, de todos modos ya no ocupo estar con tu casa. Me dijo, qué bueno, le dije, que ya no me ocupes. Muchas gracias, le dije, por darme las gracias. Así.
Para que no me
Entonces,
andes de robando, culera.
no, pero no le quise decir que me había robado nada. Para entonces, ella un día me platicó que como ella trabajaba vendiendo cosas en el tianguis, de hecho yo le había dado un montón de cosas, de zapatos y chingadera y media. Le dije, pues si los quieres vender o lo que te queda, pues te lo quedas, tú sabes lo que haces, le dije. Entonces, un día llegó y luego me dijo, yo no sé, yo ya trabajaba aquí en la National. Y de repente se desapareció. Fue cuando estaba en el invierno, cuando se quedaba a dormir en la casa. Entonces cuando empezó el calor, pues seguía, pero como que algo pasó, la corrieron o algo pasó. Porque hace poco, cuando recién llegué aquí, me la encontré en las palmas y luego me dijo, la miré tan acabada.
¿En serio?
Ajá. Y se me dice que yo soy más joven que ella y se me hizo bien jodida. Como que
Casi como te comprenderás, me vas a decir.
No, pero lo que me refiero que como su hermana, ellos son como indios y su hermana no es más joven, es más joven que ella, pero igual su hermana no tenía ni una ronita, ni una. Entonces,
Ay, ¿qué le habrá pasado?
no sé, un día me dijo una muchacha, oye, ¿sabes a la señora que tiene como 40 años y que no tiene ni una arruga? Ah, sí la conozco, le dije, y si sé que se pone en la cara. Le dije, porque yo viví con ellos, por eso sé. Digo, ¿qué se pone? Ellos usan toda la vida.
Lo de la
Y la
campana.
usan como, la crema de la campana. En frío, calor, ellos usan crema de la campana. La usan como crema habitual, como de uso. Y para el cuerpo, usan la crema de Nivea.
Qué
Y luego
putas.
me dijo, ¿cómo? ¿Sí? ¿Pero cómo se? Porque yo viví en su casa. Y toda la vida usaron esa crema, la crema de la campana. Y ni una arruga tenía, ni una.
No.
Pero a veces también tiene que ver mucho la piel porque pues Leti tampoco tenía arrugas. aunque se ven cuando está, ahorita ya baja un poquito, pero gorda se ve más vieja, como no le queda estar gorda.
Ajá.
Porque como,
No digas
como
eso,
ya se dice...
no digas eso, estoy grabando.
¿Eh?
No digas eso.
¿Qué?
Eso lo de la Leti.
¿Qué?
No. Lo voy a guardar.
Porque como ella se hizo la reconstrucción de
Yo sé.
nunca fui gorda, ni ustedes tampoco. Llenitos nomás,
Sí.
guapos, bonitos como su mamá y su papá.
Sí.
Pero nunca fui
Así
gorda.
gordos jamás.
No. Un día me habló la mamá de la... No, nunca ha sido gordo, ha sido llenito, así como está la niña, pero gordo no, le dije, de ahí se da sus buenas bajadas. Le dije, nomás llegas hasta ese punto y ya empieza a adelgazar.
Sí.
Sí, porque en su casa todos son flacos, no son gordos. O sea, no, casi como que flacos.
Se me hace chistoso que te haya llamado para eso.
Sí, como que estaba muy preocupada. Le dije, no te preocupes, le dije. Y luego le dije, a mí me conociste gorda, pero yo no soy gorda tampoco, porque yo estaba hinchada, le dije, por unas pastillas que me dio el doctor. Le dije, pero yo no soy gorda tampoco, yo estoy muy flaca, le dije. De hecho, yo había ido al doctor porque me subí mucho de peso. Y cuando uno envejece, le dije, sube uno como dos tallas.
Ay, sí,
Es
pero
normal.
depende. No, pero es que no es que.
Pero hay gente que no sube. Y yo subí, pero por las hormonas que me dio el pinche viejo. Y yo fui otra vez a consulta y le dije, oiga, doctor. Me dijo, es normal, no creo. Le dije, porque conozco gente bien mayor. Le dije, no está tan gordota como yo, le dije. Y yo nunca había estado así.
Wow.
Y fue cuando empecé a ir con otro doctor acá en Mexicali. Me hizo de pura medicina natural.
Sí, ya te,
Ya
te-
más o
te
menos me
normalizas.
controlé, ajá. No, pero las chingas que me metí allá pues no fueron para más.
Sí.
Agarré el cuerpo que tenía antes porque yo nunca he sido gorda. Nomás engordé como siempre, me engordé como unos 10 años que no pude bajar. Me acuerdo de comprar pastillas y comprar chingadera y me para bajar no bajaba. Hasta me golpeaba. Ya no, me empecé a quemar toda la grasa con las putizas que nos dieron
Sí.
allá y luego sin poder comer.
Sí.
Pues todavía no está la carne.
No, pues cuando está.
Cuando esté.
So. So yeah. I mean. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck is going. What is the plan for the future? I'm just rolling with it. But I feel like something really good is gonna happen out of this. Like, I don't know. I just feel that something good is gonna come out of this. So, I wanted to talk to you guys also about something strange that is happening with my mind. I am using it how gang stalkers taught me to use it. And it's finally behaving like I wanted to. I have to tell you that I'm using it in a very different manner. Like, it actually has a body now. This might sound weird, but how to explain this to you? I've tried explaining this to you in. I have tried explaining this to you in other videos, but it's just hard. It's like your mind is literally your spirit, and you can control it. And you can actually make your mind tell things to you. Like, I explained this to you in another video, but I feel like I have to explain it again because it's a concept that I never understood. So I'm gonna tell you something to see if I can help you conceptualize it. The other day I went on a walk and I had the habit of looking on the floor to see if there is something on the floor that like I might find valuable, be it money, I don't know, a game cartridge, coins, I don't know, whatever. So then I felt like a force, what people say is a direct energy weapon, but the force was like almost it was like my body wanting me to look around. And like almost like my skeleton and my muscles memorized what I used to do. That's what happened. So like my body knows that whenever I'm walking, I typically keep my head down and I'm looking around. So like I felt like a pull and my eyes were literally trying to look around for things. I had trained my mind to do that. In gang stalking, your mind is, well, to get out of gang stalking, you have to completely desynchronize with your mind and resynchronize it to you. Because what gang stalking is they are training your mind. So when they do the hand signal and your hand and your eyes move, they're training your mind to pull your eyes in that direction. So whenever people say that they feel like a weird force or a something, that is because they are training your eyes to move a particular way when you see a fast sign, a fast a fast hand movement. And that's the truth, is that gang stalking is literally just a training of your mind. I challenge myself to do a video where I am in front of the camera for 1 hour. This is that video, and I am actually really glad we did this, because that way we are simmering in ideas. So if you are new to the channel, this is not, I hope you have seen some of my other videos. It would be weird if this would be like the first channel, the first video that you would see. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Efren Rodriguez. I was a personal trainer for 10 years. I specialize in high performance individuals. I work with doctors, lawyers, superstars, musicians, authors, you name it. I help people become the best version of themselves. Also, that was interrupted by this thing called gang stalking, where people try to fuck with you by confusing you and by actual mind control. Call me crazy, but I teach you some of the programming and I tell you all the stories in the very beginning of this channel. Those stories is when I was confused and I didn't understand everything about gang stalking. I didn't understand it for shit. But now that I understood it, I was able to escape it. That is why I am here. And that's why I'm back to normal, because I learned everything about it, and the only way to escape gang stalking is if you understand it. Now, I escaped gang stalking 10 weeks ago. And I mean, 10 weeks ago. And during that time, I have had to literally reprogram my mind for it to be mine. Before, for the first 9 weeks, even though the improvement was significant, for the first 9 weeks, whenever I would see something that I would hear a noise that would be reminiscent of my gang stalking experience, my consciousness would get blocked into this cell, and on my optical nerve, I would only see memories of gang stalking. It was fucking crazy. So my mind was literally like bombarding my consciousness with memories of gang stalking. That's what gang stalking is. That's why when you see people that are obsessed with gang stalking or that are getting gang stalked, that's all they fucking talk about. That's all you can think of when you're getting gang stalked. And the only way for anyone to get out of that is to just cut off ties with any single person in every single way, shape, and form that perpetuates the gang stalking narrative. So after living that for 7 fucking years, 7 years, 7 fucking years, I am working towards rebuilding myself. And this is part journal, part my ambition, part what the fuck is this guy about? And while I'm doing that, I want to help people who are going through gang stalking understand it, but also show via my actions that people can become anything they want, even when 7 years of their lives have been taken out by drugs, by gang stalking, by narcissists, by shitheads, by haters, by people that have maliciously taken advantage of me. And that's going to be the woke project. That's the concept of this video, of this channel, is to accomplish your fucking dreams and be successful even when you have been fucking used and abused by a shit ton of people in every single way, shape, and form. And I'm going to document it. I'm going to document the fuck out of it. Now, if you have any questions or anything that you are interested in knowing about me, or any idea, concept that you would like me to cover, be it about gang stalking, be it about high performance, being about me, being about what the fuck is this channel about, just ask it in any in the comment section. I'm always checking my comments. And yeah, that's that. I know that it's not like a dramatic change that I have to make, but getting abs like that is fucking hard. It's fucking hard. And the thing is that at this point, because of all the abuse that I have actually experienced, I should be fucking like destroyed. And like have like no more like will to live or whatever. But fuck that. You know, I have never been like that. I never will. And I feel like this is the best way to do that, is that to show everyone, you know, that regardless of how shitty people can treat you, that you cannot ever be too cautious about people who are fucking assholes. You just can't. You just fucking can't. And the future of this channel is that it's going to be called The Woke Project. And The Woke Project, this is what it means. It's you. To me, The Woke Project is me. To you, your woke project should be you, because you should strive to become an awakened individual, aware of your surroundings, and be cautious about the people that you allow into your life. Gang stalking awoke me, and now by project I mean that you're always under construction. If you're a project, you're always under construction, and you should be constantly and continuously striving to improve. I stopped doing that during gang stalking. I have no idea how the fuck that ever happened, because I have never been the type of person that stops working on him or herself. I've never stopped working on myself ever. And those 7 years, you know, they changed things. They fucking changed everything about me. But I feel like, I don't feel like that time was in vain, because it allowed me to see more. And sooner or later, someone was gonna fuck me up. I was too innocent. Someone was gonna fuck me up sooner or later, you know, and it didn't happen earlier. People tried, but I was too naive still. I didn't get it until like now. And, you know, now that I understand, you know, it's like, now I see why when I wanted to hang out with my friend Stephanie Ayon, why her mom was asking, so where are you from? What religion are you? Because she didn't want she was taking care of her children, because she didn't want her kids to be negatively influenced, you know. I fucking didn't know that. I didn't know that people could negatively influence you. I had no idea. But now I know. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna only edit one thing of this video. And that's it. Everything else, I'm gonna leave the silence. I'm gonna leave everything. Primarily because I feel like it's gonna make it more real. And there we go. Now that's the mission of this channel, is to show everyone that even when everyone they used to know has tried to fuck you, and not in a good way. For many years, you should tell them to go fuck themselves, and then you should just go and do the best you can be in every single way, shape, and form. Because those people, regardless of what they think of themselves, they're fucking disgusting. That's what they are. They're fucking disgusting. Alright, that's it. Bye, guys.